Good evening, race fans. Welcome into round number 4 of the RODDCAR Truck Tour here at Legacy Daytona International Speedway for 30 laps. The top 10 plus 1 points provisional will advance to tonight's feature race. And as always, here with my co-commentator Art up in the booth. How we doing tonight?
Well, I think you got that a little bit wrong. Up in the booth might be, not where I'm at.
Are you racing tonight? Are you the
I'm
in-car
racing
reporter? Oh boy.
with Corbin.
With Corbin, so I'm gonna just be watching y'all flail around wildly. But
Oh, it's it's gonna be bumpy tonight.
with the Legacy Daytona, what are some of the differences that drivers need to be aware of as compared to regular Daytona?
That bottom line is bumpier than all get out.
So
It's gonna
definitely,
toss you around.
definitely for these drivers, there's going to be an actual. Not saying Super Speedway qualifying doesn't have an art of skill to it, but even more so at the Legacy Daytona track, you got to navigate the bumps on both ends of the speedway. Try and keep up the speed. Don't want to have any wheel scrubbing. We got 10 minutes here for these drivers to get in and get their one lap. First man to set a lap time will actually be Jeremy Cootie in the 24 machine. He was the first man off of pit road. On their warm-up lap, they're going to stay all the way up to the wall, try and build up as much momentum because they only get the one lap. What's up, Ryan?
Ryan, when are you joining us for some Call of Duty?
He'll be doing that tonight, so.
Ooh!
All right, after our races are done. But the excitement of Daytona Week slowly building here on the service as we have the Daytona 500 next weekend for a variety of
Next week is all
leagues.
the speed weeks.
Yes.
Let's go!
So the anticipation builds. We're kicking it off here tonight with a throwback to 2008 and all the bumps that come with that. Corbin Simmons, are you qualifying this evening?
No,
Obviously not.
I know he's not.
I keep my eye reading low for a reason.
Well, fair enough. The 24 machine, going to be the first man to set a lap time below the apron, legal here in qualifying. Can do whatever he wants. 52.88. Mark Jorgensen Jr. 52.87. Going to be very tight at the top. Let's go on board with our in-car reporter and see what he sees into turn number 3.
Take it.
Oh, shouldn't have said anything.
I don't think I'll be spending that much time like on the bottom during this race.
Look at the Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, he's wrecking and qualifying. Hang on to it. So that was brutal, but clearly the bumps caught him out. He's going to try and salvage something here. Through the Sir? Yeah. Almost 2/10 off from our current pole man, Scott Warren.
Yeah, I hate the bottom.
Let's go on board here with Tucker Minter, who has a much, I would say, better chance at navigating these bumps. But you can see it's no joke. Cars bouncing up and down. And you get a brief respite down the back straightaway. It's all about the angle and the arch into turn number 3. Kind of let the banking do the work for you. So he's going to try and keep it pinned to that yellow line. You can see even for a driver with the skill level of Tucker Minter, it's not easy. Let's see what he can come across the line and do here. Daniel Smallwood sits in the 8th position. Tucker Minter goes 4th quickest.
I'm just saying, if we do a biggest mover, I might be the biggest mover from someone who actually set a qualifying time.
It was not a banner qualifying lap from you, sir.
I
Biggest.
hate bumpy Daytona. Shut up.
The only man on track right now is Harry Tiller. He's had a pretty good truck tour season, sits top 5 in points, I believe. We'll see how he can navigate bumpy Daytona.
Hopefully better than I did.
At 166 miles an hour. So we are nearly halfway through this qualifying session. I do like the one lap. If you screw it up, you're not getting anything back.
Oh, really?
I like it. You are one of 2 people into the 53s, Art. How do you feel about that?
I'm wrecking the field.
He just exudes talent.
Hey, if it wasn't bumpy, I've got it, right?
Sure you do.
You'll probably get about 13th, yeah.
In my opinion, no vehicle made after the date that this track was repaved should have to race on it.
I won't disagree.
Only man on track now is Michael Cozy Jr. in the 99 machine, as Harry Tiller goes 10th quickest. We know Michael Cozy Jr. knows how to win at pretty much anywhere, but especially the plate tracks. So we'll see how he masters qualifying on board here. All the way up towards the wall, keeping that wheel as straight as possible. Gonna let the banking roll that truck naturally to the bottom side of the racetrack through 3 and 4. And it looks pretty steady. It should be a good lap from the 99 machine. Off of turn number 4, we expect to see him cross below the yellow line. He'll do so. Michael Cozy Jr., the 99, goes 9th quickest.
I just want to say it's going to be pretty exciting points day with Rocky Boyd and Christopher Norris being here, but our points leader is not. No sighting of Luigi Diaz Gonzalez.
Championship implications. Corbin Simmons thought about leaving pit road. I saw you at least grid up.
I was checking sound to make sure I had it.
But there's nobody.
I just got in the session, so.
There you go.
Corey Henry currently P4 in points. It's a really close battle. Legitimately 3 points separate 5th and 2nd.
Yes, but we have a rules update. As he just said, Corey Henry, you know, the inaugural winner of Season 2 of the RODDCAR Truck Tour, was later determined to be ineligible for the championship, but after a final review, everyone, past champions, past winners, locked in, non-locked in, everybody is eligible for the championship. So it's back on again.
I think that is stupid.
You think it's stupid because you're, like, 21st in points. Why are you so... Man said he wanted to come out and compete for a championship. He's 21st in... 21st in points.
I missed a race, okay.
You're 21st in points. I'll be higher in points than you by the end of the race.
Either way, people locked in should not be eligible for points on the truck tour. Bushwhacking bullies.
Corbin's mad because he can't compete.
You go back to, like, you are all worse versions of Clint Boyer. That's all I'm saying.
I would love to be I would love to be a somewhat worse version of Clint Boyer. You act like that's
it's not even close. It's not a close version. You're not funny and you're not skilled, but you're still winning championships.
I'll take being 2%. I'll take being 2% of Clint Boyer.
No.
Give me 2% of Clint Boyer's wealth.
It looks like Christopher B. Williams.
You know what this really deserves right now?
Corbin's not important enough.
Yeah, he's gone. Stop it. Go away.
But, anywho, it looks like another one of the Altus boys. Seth the Merchant has joined us here this evening, adding to the star power of the Truck Tour. He is along with Christopher B. Williams, who keeps coming out of the pits to stop. Are the only 2-man left to do their qualifying laps. No one else has come out on track, so they won't have time. The 57 Toyota starts his one and only flying lap. Do you think he can get pole? Well, it's kind of running high there. A bit higher than some of the other guys we've seen. Can he take it away from Scott Warren, who has a 52.84?
I don't think anyone's taking that from Scott.
Rod flag, 100th of a second off. The top 14 within a 10th of a second of each other. They look pretty stable there through 3 and 4.
When it comes to these, you know, these big tracks, all right, Rod has more practice than dang near any man on the planet. And he couldn't beat Scott.
I want my restitution. He got it by 7/100th of a second. You're welcome, Seth the Merchant. Unless Christopher B. Williams can do anything about it, guess he'll have time to get his flying lap completed. The last man. Cross will have 18 qualifiers. Down below the apron.
Definitely not.
He will go
faster than me, though.
12th quickest.
I am the slowest qualifier.
We got a 29-car field here this evening. If they all grid up and decide to race. Definitely got some heavy hitters with Seth the Merchant, Rod Flag, Mark Jorgensen Jr., Michael Cozy Jr.,
I wanted to give you time to get in your car.
Corey Henry, Travis Brown. A lot of star power in this field here this evening.
Wow, I'm not going to say my name, actually.
Star power.
Okay, co-commentator.
Okay. You got me.
Hey, I just want to say the big show is in the field.
Well, it's the big show. I wish I was as tall as him, not just as fat.
The big bad show tonight.
Oh, it's going to be a bad show tonight.
True.
30 laps. The top 10 move on. 1 points provisional as well. Adam Kilday, 29th, making his RODDCAR debut. Garrett Delphiz, I believe, in the 113 as well. A couple guys that got to race their way in. Nicole McGilmoyle, our very own Jacob Williams.
Hello.
James Mendez, Michael McElroy. Daniel Smallwood, Alex Link. A couple notables that have to race their way into the field this evening. But waiting on 3 cars to grid up, and one of them is our pole sitter.
I'm going to say Cole McMoyle, like his truck looks kind of nice, at least sitting next to it. I don't know what's on it, but it's different. Corbin's still throwing his fit in voice.
But just now waiting on Sam Dyer to grid up. Not sure if he will, but he did set a qualifying lap time, so we imagine he'll be here. He does not. But as we're rolling off, let's get you a look at your current points. Luigi Gonzalez not here tonight. Rocky Boyd is here, starting in the 18th position. Christopher Norris starting in the 8th position. So a lot of these guys looking for opportunities to move up at the expense of Luigi Gonzalez. You can see there Corey Henry, the inaugural winner, 4th place. Daniel Smallwood, Week 2 winner, 9th.
I have info to leak from the race.
Do you?
Apparently, DXT, the old DXT stats, a league which I have never even remembered, will be merging with the Truck Tour stats soon. Which means the all-time wins leader is Travis Brown, which I find funny.
Yeah, Chris Downey sitting 23rd, strong run last week. But we're only not even halfway into this season yet, so a lot of opportunity for these guys now that everything's on the table. There's Travis Brown in the 21st position.
That's your all-time wins leader in Truck Tour now. Show some respect.
Hate this track. I really chose this track to come back and run a race on.
As Seth the Merchant gonna lead us down here through the Geico restart zone for 30 laps.
And we're green.
And we are away.
And I'm gonna run over Joshua McQuiggan.
As Sam Dyer.
Oh, we're 3?
You can see there in the background, Sam Dyer did come out of his pit, so all 29 cars are on track and going to be in contention here. Further back, things starting to already scramble out. Side by side at the front, Seth the Merchant, Scott Warren trying to get one on the high side with help from Jorgensen Jr. Oh, we're wrecking further back. It looks like the 09 of Christopher Williams. Got guys blowing up all over the place. Cameron Hurt stuck on the Daytona Super Stretch. It's an immediate caution. What Sam Dyer was trying to avoid by starting from the pits, and it looks like he'll do just that.
Everybody blew up, I think.
Oh, that was a interesting one. Let's take a look at it. It looks like Jeremy Cootie kind of kicked this thing off.
Open up, watch this on my phone, try to figure out what happened.
Just runs into the wall off of turn 2. The 09 tries to check it. 51 runs into the back of him. The 487 machine of AJ Green gets the worst of it. Let's go on board here with the 487. He's listed as the 43, unfortunately. Yeah, you can tell, not even up to speed here, though. Takes about a lap for these trucks to get up to full song.
And that's the dangers of this bumpy Daytona.
There's nothing that AJ Green could have done there.
I didn't get caught up in it. AJ Green started behind me.
Here's the 051. See smoke in front of him. The 09 tries to get out of it. The 090, excuse me. And he'll get turned for his efforts on checking up. He's going to see this right in front of him. Try and lift. And get run over from behind. Let's take a look, though, at what happened on board with Jeremy Cootie.
I have 37 seconds of option.
The Brits are now angry. Jack Mason's yelling about something.
It's just, I'm not really sure about that one. Looks like something disconnected, but he's clearly putting some sort of input into it. But he had the wheel turned to the left, and it just
talk about the wreck.
It just didn't move.
They were saying in voice something about somebody's engine just blew up randomly. Something had happened that was not supposed to happen as well. I'm not sure.
Well, AJ Green blew up because he ran into the back of some folks. But Jeremy Cootie just kind of beached into the outside wall there. It looked like almost a mechanical failure. But I can't.
You should go look at my entrance to pit road and why I'm in pit road.
Yeah, it's too far back.
Yeah, there's a big checkup out of 4 for seemingly no reason. So, 37 seconds of optional.
Very nice.
There's always a reason to check up. It's just whether or not the reason is legitimate or not.
It was probably legitimate, but I may and may not have been looking at the broadcast.
But it's looking like the 51 machine of Cameron Hurt, who got into the back of the 090 machine of Christopher B. Williams, is trying to save that fast repair. He's one of these guys that needs to race their way in. He's going to try and beat the pace car out. Don't know if he'll be successful. That would normally be a penalty, but he can obviously get his lap back. Anyone that might not know, wave rounds are given freely. If you're trapped a lap down, you can just go right around the pace car and get it cleared.
We're coming to choose cone, by the way.
Don't forget about the newly introduced choose cone rule off of turn number 2 with 1 lap to go. We go inside the blue cone, and we start on the inside lane. We go on the outside of the blue cone, we start on the outside lane.
Did we not do choose cone last week?
Last week was the first week.
Some people haven't. Been around.
Further back, you can see these guys choosing, as they will have to make an off-track appearance in the 80 machine. Oh my goodness, Michael Moody. Oh no. And so we're gonna just we're gonna go on board here with the 80 machine. He was trying to choose the inside line. But a little bit too much wheel into it. And gassed it up at the worst possible time. Luckily, nobody hit him, but yeah, now he's stuck at the back. We're coming off of turn number 4 here. Front row will be Scott Warren and Daniel Smallwood, who knows how to get his way to the front, helped by his Express Esports teammate, Alex Link. See them working together every week. Tonight, no difference.
Express Esports sponsored YYJ Media.
Pace truck makes the hard left-hand turn. Daniel Smallwood's going to get us underway here. With 26 laps to go. Inside line got a better start. The Express guys working well together as we're already forming a third line up top. That is led by the 38 machine of Christopher Norris. As the Express Esports guys come up to that top lane to cover off the run. We're fanning out way further back, and we're wrecking the 16 machine is around in front of the middle of the pack. Rocky Boyd, Michael McElroy, Corbin Simmons caught up in it.
I'm good. AJ contest, but we're good. We're still going straight.
Rocky Boyd appears to be where that kicked off at. We'll take a look high in the sky to see what happened.
Oh.
We really don't like green flag racing here, huh?
The 16 was trying to follow the Altus guys through. 07, his teammate, comes with him. Oh, there's just a nice check up there on that outside. Kind of an accordion effect here. You can see it starts all the way with the 57 of Seth the Merchant. The 10 of Tucker Minter. The 99 of Michael Cozy. And the 07 finally hits the 16 into the 99 of Michael Cozy Jr. Gets them all squirrely. The 38 takes a beating there. AJ Green again. Michael McElroy trying to take evasive maneuvers. Let's go on board with our very own Corbin Simmons. Take a look. Just gave a nice little shot there to the 487 machine. And carried on through the grass.
Straight, we're all good to go.
Interesting to see if we choose this time by or not.
Not this time by.
Yeah. Should have been a quickie.
Honestly. A lot of trucks coming in for that, though.
Yeah. Corbin's trying to fix some damage. Rocky Boyd obviously will be wanting to. Cameron Hurt's going to come down and refix damage. As will AJ Green. 38 kind of got pinched up into the wall there. You see the right side damage on his machine. The top 19, I believe, stayed out. As we have not run a green flag lap yet. Can kind of shows to the testament of the bumpy Daytona. They let it get in their heads and we're up 2 wrecks already in the first couple of laps here. The biggest mover so far, Adam Kilday, doing a nice job avoiding the carnage in his debut. Up to 13 spots. Biggest loser so far, the 042 machine, Sam Dyer, down 20. As we really haven't even made it to turn number 3 yet. So I can't really get a whole lot of analysis done on who's the best truck, what's working, what's not. So we're just kind of trying to, in wait and see mode here. Garrett Delph, another one of these guys making their debut tonight. He's doing a nice job in the 13 truck. The 113 truck, I guess. Some pretty decent rear end damage there, though. Cole McEmoyle doing a very nice job. He had a rough outing last week in his debut.
Should be coming to choose cone.
Yep. Lights are off on top of the base truck, and will be choosing this time by. We'll see if the 80 machine of Michael Moody will recover. He might choose the outside lane this time, I have a feeling. Rocky Boyd's getting his lap back. Ooh. That would be Rocky Boy getting his lap back because he's on... Oh, this could get rough. Oh, boy.
I am shocked.
That was almost unfortunate.
Yeah, Rocky Boy decided to be aggressive on pit entrance, get to the side of me, then turn into me to try and get into his box when my box was ahead of his. So.
Oh, we got another one going around. Oh, the 029. There's Joshua McQuiggan trying to choose.
McQuiggan!
Again, just putting too much wheel input is almost an exact copycat of the 80 of Michael Moody's mistake.
Hey, Moody made it through this time, though. He still chose inside.
That's the courage and the consistency I admire. He wants to be on the bottom side of the racetrack. He's not going to let an incident slow him down. These drivers do not have the benefit of not going through the grass to choose.
I'm the better YJ Media driver currently.
Okay.
Because you chose inside.
True.
So we got 18th and 21st. So really, you know, digging deep there. Well done, boys. Daniel Smallwood going to lead us down one more time. Hopefully we can get a green flag lapping as he's going to carry Dylan Dreiling with him immediately. The very good jump from the 32 machine. That outside line, though, getting hooked up. Only 2 cars on the bottom.
Burns about to get wrecked. Jack Mason went to look up under him.
Harry Tiller with a run from Alex Link. They're going to try and take it 3 wide. What a move from Harry Tiller in the 169, but he lost all his help. So we're 3 by 3 immediately. Can we make it down the back straightaway as these trucks fan out and get up to speed? Some slight contact there in the outside line with the wall. We stay green. Oh, and we're wrecking further back. The 81, the 07, the 24. Our in-car pit reporter in the whole back half of the field. And caution is out again as we have another wreck. Mark Jorgensen Jr.
It should have been thrown away earlier, and Corey Henry just got fucked.
Hey.
He got screwed.
Let's take a look at the second wreck, though. Corey Henry sitting there in the middle, and that was, oh my, that was a wild one. Not as many trucks involved, but let's see if we can get a look at what happened. Not from that angle. Five machine. Looks like they kind of just meet in the middle a little bit. We'll go to the definitive whose fault was it camera, aka Far Chase. Take a look at what happened. Some checking up there on that top side. 17 kind of swerving. Oh, they definitely, I'd say, meet in the middle. The 5 coming up, the 17 coming down. Oh yeah, that's a classic case of meet in the middle. Let's take a look at what happened further back, though, with the, I believe it was the 07 machine. That got the worst out of that first wreck. He was middle 3 wide with our very own Corbin Simmons and Jeremy Cootie. Does he catch the left rear? Not quite. Oh, he catches the right rear. He just sets off a chain reaction there. We had just mentioned 13. Garrett Delph. Doing a nice job, and commentator's curse strikes yet again.
I'm up to 12th, though, so pretty nice.
I've pitted for fuel and tires every single lap.
But he almost catches Delph there in the left rear. And goes and gets him off center towards the right. Jeremy Cootie gets a piece of it. Gelroy comes to a dead stop. Adam Kilday, who we had mentioned was doing a nice job, also gets caught up there. So both the guys we mentioned were doing a nice job. Immediately wrecked. He's going to go through a ride here, I believe. Yep, gets a nice little Dukes of Hazzard promo there. Looks like he's going to be trying to fix all his damage. We have 20 laps to go.
I just want to give a shout out to my favorite rule change for the RODDCAR Truck Tour and RODDCAR in general is going to be the when we get to that third green-white checkered attempt, we're going green no matter what.
Well, in the RODDCAR Truck Tour, there's only one green-white checkered attempt.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the point of no return, so if they want to wad it up, we are going to finish in the green at some point. Christopher B. Williams says it was a W avoidance. Let's take a look.
Hey, I'm just saying, I didn't get touched by a single car. Outside of me not braking for a checkup.
Christopher B. Williams. It was a pretty nice one. Just kind of had to wait for him to figure out where they were going. The 09 gets through pretty clean. The 090, but I do know you as the 09 due to the paint scheme. We will be choosing this time, I believe.
We are.
Dylan Drelling, your race leader, picks the inside, Seth the Merchant outside, and we'll go further back to see if anyone loops it around.
Oh, someone hit the cone.
Oh, jeez.
Or cone.
They should be suspended.
Was it you, Corbin?
It was not me. It was 10 yards downfield before I could even get there.
Stop this senseless violence against our cones.
Can I get a little out of race for... I was going to say, Michael Moody's up here blocking the high line. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he chose the inside line. Better get out of my lane.
Team 15G has worked way too hard to protect the code. Do our jobs.
Dylan Drelling, your Draft Heart 300 winner a couple of seasons ago. Gonna be leading us down here with 18 laps to go.
Fraudulent.
That still cuts close for so many. Pace truck takes the hard left-hand turn.
Just one.
Technically, they entered the restart zone. The Geico restart zone was not around in 2008, but a pretty even start between our top four. Harry Tiller shoving Seth the Merchant for all he's worth, and Daniel Smallwood shoving Dylan Drelling for all he's worth. So we got cars in the wall further back already. We're trying to get up to speed once again. Still have not completed a full lap under green flag conditions. The 12th lap will be the one, as we're going 3 wide further back. Starting to fan out now, right around 10th position with the Altus boys. It's a dead heat at the front. 3 wide further back with Travis Brown. Odd flag stuck in the middle. Not a whole lot of help with that third line, but it looks like we're going to get back to complete our first lap under green flag conditions. And if this was the final lap of the race, Dylan Drelling would be your race winner by half a car length. As now we're really starting to get aggressive here. 3 by 3. Most of this field. Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, and AJ Green is destroyed. As the back of that car is stuck into the ground. I've never seen something like that.
You have to tell me what happened to me.
Oh my goodness.
I have no idea what my wreck avoidance was, but...
Again, Christopher B. Williams says W wreck avoidance, but let's go take a look here. What happened to AJ Green?
He said help in chat.
He is stuck. I mean, he's absolutely stuck. Oh, and Jorgensen just got a piece of him there. Oh my goodness, spinning like a top. And the back end of that 487 machine just sinks into the ground. I've never seen something like that. The rear tires just never stop spinning. Jack Mace gets a big piece of it.
I was gonna say, could I get the information of the truck that did not brake for the wreck?
Yeah, Corbin, you got hooked from that. Jorgensen sent AJ Green down into your right rear quarter panel.
Can I have an update on how the right side of my truck looks?
Oh, I'm sure it's broke. But what a wreck.
Go.
Who'd you get? Let's go take a look here. Who did not slow down and hit our other in-car
You
reporter?
should be okay, McQuiggan. Just get tires.
That would be the
Sorry,
16 machine of Rocky Boy getting into the back of our in-car reporter. Yeah, my rear axle is... Yeah, your car is just broke, AJ. Like, it is... It's broke. We keep trying to send cars into outer space. Because not only was there a Chinese spy balloon, there was an unidentified flying object off the coast of Alaska this afternoon.
That got shot down.
YJ Media Stop Wrecking People Challenge if possible. See, that wasn't even remotely started by us.
What did I do?
So who
said that?
That would be... I forget, honestly.
I feel like that's a challenge for the Brits, not us.
Yeah, but the 17 machine goes down into the 487, who hooks Corbin Simmons. And the 487 goes up and over.
I can't undo it now.
1 second.
Corbin Simmons took offense to your nonsense.
Yeah, I got hooked. Nothing I can do about it. I do have 3.5 minutes of
RODDCAR, hell yeah.
RODDCAR. Yeah, this is they are just wadding them up down here tonight. Bumpy Daytona proving to be difficult for pretty much everybody.
Would you like to know what's nice though?
What's nice?
I still have a fast repair.
A lot of these guys have been in pit road. McElroy's fixing damage. There's a 13 and Garrett Delph is in. Michael Moody trying to get his stuff fixed. Sam Dyer. AJ Green had to tow, had to take a fast repair because his car would not move in the slightest. Jack Mace, I believe, is pulled off track.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, for our first retirement.
Jack Mace.
Yeah, he's been involved in 2 wrecks already, so no fast repair for the 07 machine.
Oh, so Jorgensen just dumped AJ Green.
Yes.
There was a bit of a checkup. AJ Green checked up. Mark Jorgensen Jr. did not. That's how we see that one.
Oh, I forgot. We gotta be unbiased. We can't just be like, yeah, he did that, but it's like...
I mean, there is a checkup.
He did do it.
But yes, he did run into the back of the 487 machine, which sent him down into Corbin Simmons, and then it kind of kicked off from there.
Hey, this is why I'm glad I had that idea that I sent.
This is why I can't be in the broadcast business.
Literally 1984. Nice.
I still feel like that idea that I sent in the Snapchat group chat about us taking a compilation of the wrecks of the month and putting them in a single video.
Oh, that happened to me last week. Yeah, that's when I flipped on pit road. Yeah, that same thing. Yeah,
that was so weird.
Yeah, I didn't see that visually on the broadcast, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, so you were screwed.
That's funny.
It's not supposed to happen like that.
Bye-bye.
Broke your axle. Dylan Drelling's going to get us back underway again with 13 laps to go. James Mendez, your big mover in the 92 machine, up 17 spots. Has to race his way in, doing exactly what he needs to do.
I gotta say, these are some of the most exhilarating pace laps I've ever been part of.
Well, luckily the wrecks have been decent enough that we get to go back and look at them. So,
Corbin Simmons redeemed driver updates.
Jack M. Mace is currently sitting in the 28th position out of the race. Your driver update for Jack Mace is Dylan Drelling leads us back down to green as he enters the restart zone. And we are underway.
Hey.
I'm being honest, that truck that I saw turn left in the front of the field, I thought it was another just wreck.
The inside line with a decent start.
Can somebody in Twitch chat not do anything? Clip that and post that in general chat for me? The clip of me redeeming that.
Our first ever redemption of the driver updates was for a driver out of the race. Our first ever redemption of the Crank It Up earlier this week on Tuesday was for when the race was over. So I think we're not explaining these clearly enough. But Daniel Smallwood getting a heck of a shove from Harry Tiller. Gonna bring that outside line.
Truck in the wall.
I'm a huge Jack Mace fan. I don't know where he was at.
So we're starting to go 3 wide yet again. Can they hold on to it, though, through the bumps? So far, the answer has been unequivocally no. Dylan Drilling fights back to lead that lap, with help from Seth the Merchant. Battle for the transfer spot. James Mendez holding on in the 10th position on the low side of the racetrack as they lap Corbin Simmons. He's got Rocky Boyd right behind him in the 16. They're swapping positions for that final transfer spot. Now that outside line's working well together, Daniel Smallwood has a 2-car length advantage with a push from Harry Tiller. Elects to stay up there, though. Rocky Boyd's coming right through the middle, though, with help from Christopher B. Williams, and it's the big one right in front of the entire field. Everyone's piling in. Michael Cozy Jr.'s involved. James Mendez. Looks like Jeremy Cootie managed to miss it. We scatter here, coming to 11 laps to go.
W wreck avoidance.
Looks like that was started with, I believe, Jeremy Cootie. He didn't start, he was trying to avoid it. Yeah, good avoidance there from the 24 machine, my goodness. We'll just see him. Oh my! Gets just a slight bump to the 51, but we'll take away. We'll give him that. Christopher B. Williams L avoidance, and yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I'm just saying W wreck avoidance for me. Don't care.
Nowhere for and the 16 machine. We had just mentioned him going up 3 wide. He's gonna go up and get his fellow countryman.
Oh.
See, no, that's Jack Mace. I get him confused. Either way, they work together enough that they're practically both British. But the 16 goes up, gets Harry Tiller. Scott Warren hard into the wall. 91 Alex Link, 92 James Mendez. McQuiggan with a heck of an avoidance. Just had to sit there and hold it as far down on the bottom as he possibly could have. Will not be something you want to see out of the front windshield. And he had that thing fully cranked to the left. What a move there from the 029 machine. On board here with Michael Cozy Jr. in the 99. Nowhere for him to go, or Scott Warren. Rocky Boyd definitely comes up, hooks the left rear of Harry Tiller. He had a nice run through the middle. And you can definitely see he makes a move up into that 3rd lane. Harry Tiller is facing the wrong way on a racetrack. We now have 10 laps to go. Adam Kilday, your big mover, though, up 22 spots in that 81 machine.
I had 4 seconds of damage, and that's only from getting tapped in the bumper there. Let's go. I think we got 2 more cautions in us. We're going to be on the green-white checker.
Yeah, well, it'll be there momentarily. AJ Green out of the race. Jack Mace out of the race. James Mendez still on pit road. We were talking him up, doing exactly what he needed to do. Now he finds himself 2 laps down with under 10 laps to go. Corbin Simmons trying to get his laps back. But everyone else, once they come around, the 042 is trying to get a lap back as well. But we should have 25 cars on the lead lap, as we'll be choosing this time by. See what the top 12 elect to do. How far up they want to advance here with the choose rule. .25 cars in the lead lap. Corbin Simmons, the only car 1 lap down and on track currently.
Take a lap down. Corbin, what'd you do?
See there, Michael Cozy thought about going to the low line and changed
I had
his
4
mind.
minutes of damage from when I got hooked up under the wall.
You
I got
already used your fast repair?
No, I didn't use it.
Oh.
I feel like we're gonna wad it up big here in the next 10 laps.
I mean, we just wadded up big, but I mean, luckily I haven't been caught up in any of them yet.
Yeah.
But James
Oh,
Mendez,
I think
he's still he's getting 4 fresh tires on that 92. He's revving it up. He's ready to go.
Yeah, I was 3 laps down, so I got 2 back, 1 to go.
Nice.
Just gonna set off the pack and not care.
I think my truck's a little, like, it doesn't seem like it wants to get up and go, but it gets going. I'm ready for this. I want to know how this race ends.
This restart with 8 laps to go. Restart will be controlled yet again by Dylan Drelling, doing a nice job controlling the field for 1 lap until they wad it up through the restart zone. The 83 gets on the accelerator. It's a pretty decent start. The 029, Joshua McQuiggan behind him did not. This should be advantage Daniel Smallwood as we head off into turn number 1 with help from Seth DeMerchant. Take a look behind here at the 57 machine. Jeremy Coody's trying to get to the back bumper. They're going to shift down to the middle, though, all the way down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Jeremy Coody now comes down to that middle line. Seth the Merchant, though.
Someone almost got turned mid-pack.
A solid move to get to the front as we're getting pretty squirrely through 3 and 4. They hold on to it this time. Now that middle line, Jeremy Coody giving Daniel Smallwood a nice shove.
Driver update on Jack and Mace. He's in chat.
We're now 3 by 3 for third. We got cars on the wall on that outside lane. It's the 81 machine of Adam Kilday. We're wrecking further back.
1 car, no!
That's Alex Link, the 91 machine. We stay green for now. Cole McInmoyle was also involved. Seth the Merchant gets a bump from Tucker Minter, who's trying to charge his way through.
Oh, Travis
left
Brown
side.
manually disconnected. Ah!
Look at the Altus boys now working together on that middle line. 10 and 99 hooked up. That's been a winning combination. And they power to the front here with 6 laps to go here at the Daytona International Speedway, with help from Mark Jorgensen Jr. as well. Joshua McQuiggan has to race his way in. He's sitting there in the top 10. But most of this top 10 is RODDCAR regulars. We're 2 by 2 at the front for first. Mark Jorgensen Jr. trying to get that third line formed up. He's got it up to second, with help from Scott Warren. That's a pretty stout combo on these plate tracks. Joshua McQuiggan, third car in that middle line, trying to push the Altus boys through. Rod Flagg in the mix, Harry Tiller, and Michael Moody needs to race his way in. He's got 3 spots to make up to do it, as this pack has been splintered into several sub-packs. Look at the wreck with the 91 of Alex Link. Rod Flagg now going up to that third line. Should give them the momentum they need as we're almost door banging down the back straightaway. 5 laps to go. Mark Jorgensen Jr. is there. Help from Scott Warren. Corey Henry jumps up to that third line. Jeremy Coody's now going to the bottom line. 4 up top, 4 on the bottom, 3 in the middle. Oh, now we're wrecking! Mark Jorgensen Jr., Tucker Minder, Michael Cozy Jr., Corey Henry.
Let's go.
Spinning through the
Sir.
infield.
Let's go.
Sir!
Let's take a
Don't
quick...
be disrespectful.
Jr. elected to tow. Happened out of turn number 4. It looks like we got a classic case of a netcode incident here with the 17 machine. Unfortunately, ruined a great battle up at the front. It was close, but it definitely turned him around before actual contact was made. Go on board here.
Hey, Corbin. Oh, wait, no. Corbin's in the race. I was going to say, if Corbin could start a poll. Down to 5 to go. We start a poll. Who's going to win this race?
It looks like the Altus boys come up just ever so slightly. Jorgensen's coming down ever so slightly. Contact is made without there being contact. Turns the 17 around with help from Scott Warren. Michael Cozy Jr. gets a piece. The 29 just misses it. Michael Moody, nowhere to go in the 80 machine. Hard contact with that outside wall. Very unfortunate there for the 80 machine. I mean, he definitely, the Altus boys came up ever so slightly. Mark came down, again, ever so slightly, but the netcode did not help matters there.
The wonders of internet simulator racing.
Yes, the joys of online racing. Because it was close. It definitely, I think contact would have been made anyways, but it definitely sent him around. As I think we're going to enter the point of no return here, because the lights are not up on top of the pace truck. So this will be our one attempt at a green-white checkered.
Alright, I've got my laps back, I got my fast car taken. I'm gonna win this race.
Oh god, is it overtime? I don't think my truck might be up to speed. No.
Rod, car, truck tour, overtime. One attempt, point of no return. If all of them wreck, it's going to be a race with broken trucks to see who gets in tonight.
I'm getting run over at some point, I know it.
True.
Let's take a look here at our provisionals. Travis Brown, Wesley Parker requested them. Due to opt-outs, due to other obligations tonight, it's gone all the way down to Tyler Davala. So let's take one quick look here at your official RODDCAR points. Tyler Davala 36th in points. Jordan D. Martin's not here. Luigi's not here. It would be Tucker Minter, as long as he keeps it on the lead lap. But he's currently sitting P2 if he were to win. I believe that would then bump it down to Harry Tiller. So as long as he finishes on the lead lap, he'll be racing this evening. You see the plane take off there in the background. An iconic sight. Daniel Smallwood, Dylan Drelling, Joshua McQuiggan take the bottom. Tucker Minter, Seth DeMerchant, Jeremy Cootie take the top. Our one attempt at a green-white checkered. Cameron Hertz trying to catch the pack, won't be able to do so, but all the way down to James Mendez. 24 cars going to have a shot at this thing. James Mendez is just hoping that every single one of them wreck. Excuse me, that is Cameron Hurt in the 51. That needs a big old wreck in the worst way to get in tonight.
Christopher B. Williams, if you're listening to this, please don't send it 3 wide immediately and try and run me over.
Pace truck makes the hard left-hand turn. Daniel Smallwood gets us going for the final restart of the night. Doesn't have a whole lot of help from Dylan Drelling behind him. Tucker Minter and Seth the Merchant hooked up quite nicely on that outside lane. As the field starts to get organized, Harry Tiller 3 wide already further back. As to the lead, Tucker Minter, your points provisional, doesn't want to fall back on the provisional, wants to win the race for himself. Joshua McQuiggan trying to get up there and help with help from Scott Warren.
This is last lap, by the way. We're out of time.
We hit the time limit. We're racing back immediately. It is Tucker Minter into turn number 3 for the final time. With help from Seth the Merchant and Joshua McQuiggan, Daniel Smallwood trying to fight back. He's going to come down to cover that low line. Going to be contact. Big contact. The whole field wrecks behind him. It is Tucker Minter. It is Seth the Merchant. Daniel Smallwood involved. We're 2 by 2 at the line. Give it to Seth the Merchant. What a finish. What a finish.
And I beat Corbin.
Well, Michael Moody's race. Michael Moody will race tonight. Jacob Williams, my co-commentator, will be racing tonight, but I'm not going to let him. Corbin Simmons is racing tonight again. Garrett Delph will race tonight, as will Alex Link. Daniel Smallwood, Tucker Minter, and Seth the Merchant all made it. Norris.
Max, I'm sorry. You have to go see how we got top 10s. Just go watch my cockpit. It's...
Yeah. Christopher Norris should get an end-of-draft penalty here in the 38. Let's take a look at what he did. And all the excitement. Oh, Joshua McQuiggan! Oh my goodness. Yeah, not sure. The 38 should get an end-of-draft penalty, clearly below the yellow line to advance his position. But let's take a look at what caused this wreck. Michael Cozy Jr., I believe, gets sent to outer space. The 029 as well. Oh, and that's horrendous netcode. Oh my goodness. My. The 029 just gets sent from Dylan Drelling with no contact. He's dead immediately. Michael Cozy Jr. is surfing, as is the 042 over cars. Rod Flag upside down. As you two bozos wreck each other across the line.
That was strategic.
Michael Moody says, watch me.
He should lose his spot.
Who, me?
Well, let's see here. Where's Tucker Minter at?
I was trying to push you across the line. Fair enough.
So one of y'all ping Tucker Minter. Yeah, look at the teamwork here. But look at how Michael Moody gets in. Oh my goodness, you about ruined that man. It's a dream.
Wait, hold on. Who won the race?
Or Seth the Merchant, excuse me. But look at this finish. It was Tucker Minter for the longest time. Here comes Seth the Merchant with help from Dylan Drelling. Smallwood gives him a bump, doesn't do it. We wreck across the line. Let's go on board here with Michael Moody, see how he gets into the show. Yeah, someone gets...
He's part of our shenanigans.
Someone... Yeah, look at this wreck. Mike, there's McQuiggan. The 042 was Sam Dyer.
Alex Link puts me in the wall.
Yeah, just keep your foot in it. That a boy,
what
Moody.
A drive by Moody.
Just put your foot in it and you're in the show. Here's Jacob Williams.
Oh, strategic as hell.
Just look at McQuiggan. He's dead. Gone. There you go. We got guys going surfing. You actually hit Link for no reason. You ran into the back of him, started that whole thing. Then you get turned multiple times. Here's Joshua McQuiggan. And this is going to be a wild ride. Oh my goodness. Here's Michael Cozy Jr. Just going to see that come across his front windshield, up and over. Hanging all 4 tires out. Sam Dyer goes for a ride. McElroy's trying to get through. And,
all right, we got the Merchant in here. He's a man with valuable time. Let's get him.
All right, let's get him in here. Here with your race winner tonight, Seth the Merchant, with a thrilling finish off of turn number 4. Looked like Tucker Minter had all the help he needed, and the field exploded behind him, and you beat him in a drag race to the line.
Yep. Yep. I don't know how we beat him to the line. He had all the help in the world, and I think Smallwood got him loose, and we were able to pull him back and get the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Was up front early and often, looked good out there tonight, and then came away with a thrilling finish. Get yourself locked into the show, and I think you're going to be able to do the double tonight, 2 for 2.
Oh, yeah.
I love the confidence.
Yeah, we were just out here for some fun in the Truck Series race before the main.
Absolutely. Admire the confidence. Look forward to seeing you in the main event.
Thank you.
Yep. words from your race winner tonight, Seth DeMerchant. Yeah, McQuiggan, that was insane netcode that ended your race.
Did I beat Corbin? I lose to Corbin. I think he had like just the truck nose ahead of me.
No, you beat me.
Yeah,
I pushed you across the line. I was shoving you across the line.
Go look. I was sideways across the line.
Yeah, and I was shoving you across. That was my plan.
No, you were outside of me. Let's look. Let's look. All right, Brock. Race is over. We've seen all the wreck. I want to see what happened to me. I'm narcissistic. Man, you gotta go all the way back.
I saw you get hit. I saw you go into the wall, and I hit you. I did not think it'd blow my engine, but I hit you. Like, I thought I'd just push you and we're good, but I hit you a bit hard. You beat me by 0.002 of a second, according to iRacing. I saw you again, so I kept pushing you.
Look at that! Like, get a... Oh, I want to see that from, like, the line. I want to see from Barney's point of view. Like, he has a truck. Like, he has a nose on me. Does he not?
Oh, I don't know.
Wow.
Slow-mo, Max. Slow-mo, you dingus.
This is the race between my two partners for a riveting 8th place finish. How do you do that? I don't actually know how you beat him.
What? Where's the transponder on this truck?
What?
I'm guessing somewhere in the middle, because I don't know how else you beat me.
What?
What?
I'm so confused.
Oh, who won between like us and Moody? Got us, right?
Yeah, Moody beat you to 7th.
Yeah. Okay.
What
in the world happened? But how?
Oh, by the way, I lined up last on the inside line and made it through that.
I can't believe it.
In one lap.
All right, but it's 8:50. We said we're men of our word. Let's go raid the Puffer Zone Network. They'll be doing.
They better be live.
If they're not live, they don't get it. They're not live. What is this? Spalding. What is this? Well, Puffer Zone Network streaming the main event.
We go raid Arrow Broadcast Network if you wanted.
No, I'm good.
Or DK. DK's live.
Wait,
I know you like when people say her name.
On the YJ account?
I don't know.
Because that might tell.
Yeah.
We do. Oh wait, they are live.
Puffer Zone.
They just. No, we never followed them. That's probably why I never saw they were live. Nice.
Ew.
We don't support our fellow broadcasters. All right, how do I haven't done this in a minute, so all right.
Figure it out.
Yeah, but y'all go take a look. They'll be broadcasting the main event tonight. I'll be also streaming my point of view of the main event, twitch.tv/Maxwell. We appreciate everyone coming out tonight. Round 4 of the RODDCAR.
Did you not opt out?
I think he opted out the wrong person. Oh.
No, I went and opted out on purpose.
All right, but y'all go get I'll go to Puffer Zone Network. Enjoy the main event tonight. Y'all go ahead and get over there and enjoy some more racing. Y'all take care.
Ugh.
All right.
Who's 81?
I was 100% trying to push you across the line. 81?
Oh, Adam Kilday, let's go!
Let's go, Kilday!
Kilday, let's go!
But yeah, no, like I tried to get, like I followed Link through. I